Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News from Gateway Pundit. I'm going to be catching up on some news, so there's going to be a lot of videos today. No, I'm not going to quit on you, because we got to catch up a lot of swamp reporting. President Trump accuses Barack Obama of treason in his new book for spying on his 2016 campaign. President Trump, in a new book, accused Barack Obama or Barry Soetoro of treason for spying on his 2016 campaign. Via Paul Bedard of the Washington Examiner, President Trump has ratcheted up his claim that the Obama White House spied on his 2016 campaign, charging in a new book that it was treasonous act by the former Democratic president. How does he find all this time to even write a book while he does all this wonderful things for America? It's truly amazing, isn't it? Quote, what they did was treasonous, okay? It was treasonous, he told author Doug Weed for his upcoming book, Inside Trump's White House, The Real Story of His Presidency. Oh, don't be surprised if this gets an awful lot of, viewership. The interesting thing out of all of this is that we caught them spying on the election. They were spying on my campaign. So what is it all about, said Trump. I have never ever said this, but truth is they got caught spying. They were spying, said Trump, who then added Obama. It turned out I was right, by the way, Trump told Weed in excerpts provided to Secrets. In fact, what I said was peanuts compared to what they did. They were spying on my campaign. They got caught, and they said, we were not spying. It was actually an investigation. Can you imagine an administration investigating its political opponents, said the president. In the book, Trump said that Russia probe undercut his presidency. Anybody else would be unable to function under the kind of pressure and distraction I had. They couldn't get anything done. No other president should ever have to go through this, but understand there was no collusion. Understand that God goes before me. They would had to make something up, he said. Shortly after Trump was sworn into office, he fired off a tweet accusing Obama White House of wiretapping Trump Tower. Terrible, just found out that Obama had my wires tapped in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthyism, Trump said in a March 4th, 2017 tweet. Very accurate, as usual, Donald J. Trump. Attorney General Bill Barr said earlier this year during a congressional hearing, I think spying did occur. Barr went on to appoint U.S. Attorney from Connecticut, John Durham, to investigate the origins of Spygate. It was reported late Thursday evening that Durham's probe is now criminal in nature. DOJ IG Michael Horowitz is also in the final stages of completing his report, documenting the FISA abuses by Obama's corrupt DOJ and FBI during the 2016 election targeting Donald Trump. And you will see things no one will believe. President Trump warns the deep state and the journalists on ongoing Durham and Barr criminal probe. Deep State is in a panic. Sean Hannity opened his show on Thursday night with breaking news. Attorney General Bill Barr says prosecutor John Durham's investigation is now a criminal investigation. The New York Times reported that DOJ Durham probe has shifted from an administrative review of the Russia investigation to a criminal inquiry. And this is what Trump had to say to the journalists outside of the helicopter outside. It looks like it's becoming very serious from what I see. Investigate the investigators, whether it's Strzok and Page, whether it's Clapper and Comey, and all of these people, because terrible things went on for our country. And we have a great attorney general, highly prestigious man, a very honorable man, and they've been looking at it for a long time. I can't tell you what's happening. I will tell you this, I think you're going to see a lot of really bad things. And a lot of people think that, and they know they have problems because they were very dishonest. And again, I leave it all up to the Attorney General. And I leave it all up to the people who are working with the Attorney General, who I don't even know. But I will say this, I think you will see things that no one will believe. This was the worst hoax in the history of our country. Shocking news, I thought, because let me tell you something about Donald Trump calling Barry Soetoro treasonous in his book. This man does not make mistakes, speaking of Trump. He knows it's a fact now. What's going to be done about it? Well, I guess that's according to the justice system, but we got some pit bulls like John Durham, federal prosecutor, and Attorney General Bill Barr, who are willing to not be afraid of the deep state. Thank you for listening, and may the Lord bless.